Hello.
Hi guys.
So we recorded a 45-minute video and it's gone because my computer it reset it in the freaking literally as the video was being downloaded.
This computer is on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't talk about everything that we talked about again, but
About how AI art really sucks. And
yes,
ChatGPT, don't use that.
don't
You're
use it.
stupid for that
Yeah,
if you do.
that's
Unless
fine.
you're using it for building blocks and inspiration.
Yeah.
Don't use it for your
Don't
college thesis.
don't make billionaires richer.
Don't make billionaires richer.
I'm Nicholas Mars, by the way. Hi.
You are not talking to me. So if you recognize me, you
Yeah. Good friend of mine. We're here to talk. I'm so exhausted. We're here to talk about art again. Again, I mean, it's
recognize me.
the first time for you, but we already recorded the video. So I'll call you Zach. What would you say to any aspiring artist who feels like I'm talking to you like I haven't asked you this question already, but what would you say to any aspiring artist that feels like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't have the resources, I'm not good enough, or what would you say to that? Yes,
You have
call them out. Call them out.
You absolutely have resources. Okay, you do not need a $1,600 Wacom tablet to be able to draw. All you need is paper and a pencil. All you need if you want to start. First, AI art people that are saying drawing is not accessible, you're a total liar, and that's just factually incorrect. If you have an iPad, you can draw digitally. Um, but really, all you need is a paper and a pencil. And then you can work on shapes, form, composition, shading, lighting, value studies. Um, sorry. Don't touch the.
Dude, if the charger messes up again, when you look at the video again, I'm going to have to like I'm gonna be a freaking I'm gonna be a schizoid.
A grand mal seizure.
Okay, it says it's charging.
Okay, we're good.
We're good.
We're good. Anyway, but besides that, um, literally keep going. Like don't. What I mean is, don't make the. I mean, don't make the same mistakes over and over and over again if you know what's wrong. Like I understand that obviously when you first start out, it's not whatever art you're doing, if that's music, if that's writing, if that's creative, if that's drawing, painting, crafts, crochet, knitting. Um, I understand it's not you're not going to do amazingly firsthand. If you do, good for you. God loves you. Never talking about that. You're God's favorite. But 99%, 99.9% of us, except for that one person, like I like you're gonna draw stick figures at first, or you're going to like really struggle at drawing the first chain stitch for crochet, or you're not gonna be able to make a cohesive beat for music or something along those lines. But just keep learning. Like learning's really good for you, I promise you, because if you keep learning, then you're gonna be able to apply your knowledge not only to your craft, but to your everyday life. Um, mhm. Right. Yeah, don't demonetize this video, YouTube, even though we're not monetized. Yo,
$0.
yeah. Anyway, just keep learning and keep going with what you're doing. If you think if drawing hands sucks, look up YouTube videos. They're free. You don't have to get YouTube Premium. You can watch a 12-minute video on YouTube about how to draw hands, or get an ad blocker. You can get an ad blocker, yeah. And just watch how to draw hands. And if you really, really, really are really into this and you have money, go do an online class. Or if you're in college, go do drawing one, drawing two. Um, intro to ceramics, jewelry, whatever you want to do. But like keep going because of course it's not going to be good at first, but you're going to improve. 2 years ago, I thought my artwork was absolutely amazing and it deserves to be in the galleries and stuff like that. Now I'm even better than it. It does none of my work deserves to be in galleries, but they're still good. I think
By the standards in which you measure
by
yourself.
my standards,
Yeah.
they're fine. of course, I still need to improve. There's no such thing as, oh, you don't need to improve. You're perfect. No one's perfect. I'm sorry. Yeah, chase improvement. Because I know there's 8-year-olds on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok being like, oh my god, I can draw this very hyper realistic portrait of Ariana Grande. But like, okay, so what? That's them. Focus on yourself. Like, if you're going to compare yourself to other artists, at least study how they're doing their work.
Listening to them or watching them, you should be like studying and seeing like why.
Right.
Not just to say, oh, this is good because I was literally there like a couple of days ago. Oh my god, these artists are so much better than me. They're 100% themselves. Your favorite artists are not 100% themselves. Are not as untouchable and inhuman as you think. But especially according to their work, there's way more to learn from like actually listening or actually looking at and studying the work rather than just saying, oh, I'm never going to be this. I'm never going to be as good as my favorite artist. Find out what you like about it, why you like what you like about it, and then go from there and improve instead of just saying it's an unreachable goal. Or not being like the 8-year-olds on TikTok drawing hyper realistic Ariana Grande.
Like, you're not, like, most of the time, even if you are, like, you, it's very, very unlikely you're going to become the next Michelangelo. I'm sorry. You're most likely not going to create the next Sistine Chapel unless you're that good. And good for you. But most of us, like, we're not gonna get to that height of famous history. But even so, even if you're doing it as a hobby, and not like, oh, I want to be an illustrator for a children's book, or I want to be a concept artist for Sony Animations, and I want to make the next K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, um, right? Like, have goals set for yourself, even if they're short term. Like, have long term goals. Like, I want to be a character artist for Disney. Um, but that's not my personal goal, but it could be yours for a chance. No, Disney sucks. But I'll just say you do. Um, have short term goals first. That's what they call SMART goals. I know you learned that in school. Um, yeah, but don't get PTSD from goals, but have goals in your head. You don't even have to write them out. If you don't want to, because you don't want to waste paper, go ahead. You don't have to do that. But yeah, like a yeah, like those movie psych ward patients, the movie psych ward patients. Yeah. Okay. Was it like the bunch of red string? Yeah, the yeah, like that. One moment. Yeah. So, but increments like, oh, I want to learn how to draw um basic poses and anatomy. Um, then I want to keep practicing that. Or I want to learn how to draw, I don't know, noses, like hyper realistic noses, because you know what? That's needed if you want to draw realistically. I want to draw environments. I want to get better at drawing perspective. I want to get better at drawing gestures and stuff like that. But yeah, short-term goals are good for you. Keep learning. Don't use AI because it's bad for the environment. And eat the rich. I'm so sorry. Eat the rich. Okay. Um, and also, AI steals from art. Other artists that are not getting paid and did not consent being used. Yeah, I'm so sorry. All that woke. All that woke propaganda.
Speaking of be delusional. You need to literally be so caught up in your craft. Don't. I'm not telling you to neglect your health, mental, physical, or spiritual. I'm not telling you to be I can't always swear. Even though
don't be an arrogant butthead.
Don't be a butthead to other people and think that you're better, and don't grow complacent with where you are because you think you're better. But and don't close yourself off to the outside world, or even being able to, like, you can't be a writer and not read. You can't make music and not listen to music. Don't cut yourself off from your muses and interests and influences and the things that you like to do. But you need to be delusional. You need to look crazy. You need to be okay with looking like a lunatic, looking completely insane. So enthralled in your goal because you know that you're called to a higher purpose. You know that you want people whose lives you want to change or influence. Even if you don't see the fruit of your labor in like 10 years time, like it should matter to me. If you really love what you do, like you actually love it, not just, oh, I want to do it because it's convenient or because I have a friend who does it or because or for the money. Because you'll know 10 years down the line if you're in freaking like Mississippi in some apartment and you're working at some liberal art school and you're like, you'll be put in situations where you'll know if it's for you or not. But for me personally, I'm okay with putting my head down and working for years until I see the fruits of my labor because I know that this is bigger than me, what I have on my heart. Yeah, and people are gonna say, "Oh, you're crazy. Why don't you get an actual job? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" Like you need to be okay with looking like a complete lunatic, even to your friends and family.
Personally, I've been told that I shouldn't go to art school because at the art school I have, of course they have general classes like language arts and stuff like that, but they don't have any math courses. My one of my family members, he told me, oh, you can't minor in math? Don't go to the arts. I'm like, some people don't get it. That's okay. All right.
We're not meant to get it. There's a reason why there's a reason.
That's correct. Like, be absolutely Delulu because Delulu is the Salulu. All right.
Never heard that.
You've never. Okay. Wow. I have brain rot. Can you tell? Can you tell who's been on social
You
media?
should have, if we were recording our other conversation, all of this stuff that you shot.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
be smart, be delusional.
be Delulu.
Point at the screen too. It has to be the cat. You'll use that like.
Right. Be
Okay.
Delulu.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. We have to look. Okay. I want to get the shot right.
Yeah.
You look so freaking cracked out, bro.
We look high on drugs. We're both clean.
We're both clean.
Yes.
Yes.
We're both um.
Oh yeah, you want to show them some
I
stuff?
can show you some photos
Go ahead. I gotta keep it short though, because I don't want it to crash again. I really don't want it to crash again. So please keep it minimal. I'll play some music in the background while you do it. I'll score the scene.
Okay. So we have this picture. I don't know how great the camera is. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put it back here. Wait. I'm so sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, I touched it. It's fine. Hold on. One moment, y'all. We got it. We got it. Okay. It's good. But we got this picture. I know it's not very. You can't really see it very well because the glare is awful. But you see the trees back there? The person's taller than trees. Okay, that's what I learned. Uh, don't draw people taller than trees. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Great music, by the way. Bomb, please. And that was back in 2021. Um, and then I drew this for 10th grade. This is my really hot clockwork. She's really bomb. There is a polar bear here, but you can't see it because of the glare. But I got better of it. I got with poses and stuff and shading too. Um, just a little bit though, just a little bit. That was back in 2022. And then I kept sketching and sketching and sketching. Actually, do you know what I do recommend? I do recommend if you are like a drawing artist, bring like a small sketchbook with you everywhere. You don't know when you're gonna come up with stuff, but you know it'll be
Always keep something to write on.
yeah. Because you don't know when you're going to gain inspiration. You can get inspiration at 3 a.m. when the voices in your brain are telling you all the embarrassing stuff you did in the last 10 years. So, um, that was in 2022. I'm so sorry the graphics are like actually completely awful for my iPad. But actually, I had this mermaid character that I drew. This is when I first started drawing her, and then like the shading's just purple on the multiply layer, and then I kept drawing her for a few days. So this is just the pose that I had for. Oh my god, pose that I had for. I'm so sorry, I can't see this, but but I did another one in 11th grade, and it looks way better. It looks way more bomb. So yeah. But progress is progress. Along with that, like I've designed the last two yearbook covers for our high school. And I did this for a talent show, which oh my god, you can see it. Oh my god, how amazing. These are my two characters. They're not from the other story you. They're from my children's book that I wrote in 11th grade. That was the craziest experience in my entire life. My English teacher, I think she wanted me to suffer because not everyone in our class are artists, and they were doing figures while I was trying to do fully illustrated pieces. I have issues. I have problems. So, yeah. But yeah, that's like you can improve from up there. But yeah, they have things going on. Anyway, I'm good.
Oh, what?
I'm good.
All right, let me do something cool.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Also, guys, on Pinterest will be your best friend ever. If you're not actual, but if you're an artist that draws like me, just sketch little poses. I have a bunch of these. I have so many of these. I have several issues. Can you tell? A lot. Like you can draw your friends. You can draw yourself. You can draw yourself with another anime character. You can draw your characters that you have. Like it's really fun and it's like nice when you want to watch the 5-hour Victorious documentary on YouTube. I don't know if it's 5 hours, it might be like 10. But or you want to watch some creepy documentary, or a true crime documentary. I usually do that. And you just want to sketch, but you don't really want to do a full piece. Then yeah. Also, yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing. Pretty bomb. Pretty cool. Pretty nice activities. Okay. Anyways, has anyone else had like a problematic arrow in their life?
Okay, that's where we end the video. Goodbye. Go away.
With anime ships. I don't have that anymore, but you know.
Bye.
Bye. I'm kidding.